Hi Aries, welcome into your reading. Welcome in, welcome in. Excuse me. I'm still recovering, but yes, I did not want to delay your videos any further than I had to, but I had to. Thank you for your patience. Let's see what's going on here for you guys. The second week of March. So a lot of people are asking me about the timing of the videos. I know I always say time and energy is fluid because you're a large audience. Some of you, it just happened, while others it's happening now, or it's coming towards you in the near future. Please be discerning adults and apply as is. So the energy I'm reading for now is the second week of March. Last week's reading is the week you're entering now. All right, let's see what's going on in your situation for the following week. And the reason I read it like that, guys, is because not everyone reads my or sees my videos the day I post. They see it throughout the week, so that's kind of why I do it that way. Anyway, back to you guys. I have two queens. You're coming head to head with somebody, all right? I have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Oh, I like the Sun. If you've had some issues with a sister, brother, colleague, boss, parent, somebody significant to you, you are of dual energies. So moreover, I'm just going to say you're the Queen of Wands, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and then there's the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is somebody that's an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Since you are my queens, I just feel like you're dealing with another dual energy like yourself. And I don't feel so much romance coming off of this person. This is somebody that you're just dealing with. It does feel a little bit, for the bulk of you, somebody at work, like a boss, mentor kind of situation. Maybe you've been just butting heads. All right, because look at this. You're facing forward, and this Queen of Swords, she's got her back to you. But you're the one that's creating. You're the one that's staying in your power. You're the one that's staying in your skin. So it's like all of the energies that you've been having, Aries, from like February, the unapologetic Aries is being shined off in March. You're not making excuses, but you also no longer care. You're not apologizing, and the pretty dainty Aries, you're putting that person back in the closet. You're putting it on the shelf because you know why? You busted your ass. You paid your dues. You get to sit at the table now and not give a fuck. And that's what it feels like. And this person's ignoring you, not seeing it. But you're sitting there in your throne saying, I'm going to be me. But I like it because energetically speaking, I think someone's going to see it. They're going to be like, all right, Aries ain't playing around. Aries came to play. Because you have the Sun at the bottom of the deck, and under that is the Ace of Pentacles. New job offer, new opportunity, new promotion. Some of you, yes, it can be applied to a relationship, and then this person is somehow involved in the scenario. Especially if I'm reading for lovers that are of the same sex. Now, with that said, we're going to clarify and we'll see what it's talking about. What's coming towards my Aries, please? But you'll be dealing with people this week, that's for sure. Maybe it is an Aquarius for some of you. Star card. Nine of Swords. And then Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I feel like now, Aries, if people aren't seeing your worth and your value like you're seeing it for yourself, you're going to start, walking. You're going to start considering your other options. I think you guys are debating, if you should leave, stay, go, move on. Yes, this can apply to a relationship as well. But with the Star card and the Nine of Swords, you're going to be having a lot of stress and anxiety. You hate the fact that you're put in this position. You hate the fact that you haven't been validated. Or or spoken to or said anything to, but you're staying positive, you're staying optimistic, you're staying hopeful. Let's continue and see what's going on. What is it that Aries doesn't see coming their way at all? You know, that energy can be flipped too, by the way. It's going to be somebody else worried about you, like what you're going to do. I get this feeling in this vision in my head that, like, you know, Aries pulls the silent treatment and all of a sudden they're like, oh no, what are they going to do? And that worries them. Three of Cups. Oh my God, Eight of Wands. And the silent treatment. Dun, dun, dun. There's always reasons for things that come out of my mouth. Excuse me. Wow, yeah. You're going to find your balance, your center. As a matter of fact, I think that's going to be a big theme for you this year. I think things that are, you know, are not going to be in your comfort zone, you're not even going to look at it anymore. You're just going to get rid of it. You're like, I can't even be bothered. Oh, is this a relationship and I want to impress this person? Well, I'm going to be me. They like it, great. They don't like it, go fuck themselves. The unapologetic Aries is coming out. Sorry for the F-bombs, but I'm trying to explain to you what a big deal this is. And I think it's because you have worked so hard on yourselves. Your job, your career, your human construct, your dark spots, your shade, you know, your shadow side, all of that. You now know how to balance things in your life. So now you're starting to, you know, come back in your own over here. Now, what you don't see coming is what I find fascinating is the High Priestess is like, the High Priestess is all-knowing. She knows the truth. She being female in the card. She knows the truth, so she doesn't have to speak it. It's like the most insulting thing you can do to an Aries is lie straight to their face or try to, like, trick them. That exercise is futile towards an Aries cross, what you're just saying. So it looks like somebody is using a silent treatment here, or Aries, it's you, when, like, someone's saying shit to your face. You're like, do they think I'm an idiot? Do they really think I'm that stupid? It's like that. That's the kind of energy of the High Priestess. You know where it's going. You know where it's going to lead. You know how it's going to get played out. So you don't talk. That's why it's the no talking card. But the interesting thing is the Eight of Wands. This is the opposite energy. This is a talking card. This is an action card. This is a going back and forth card. This is a working card. And then the Three of Cups. You know how much there is to unpack just in these three cards alone because there's so much energy here? Three of Cups talks about, for some of you, dating. Others of you, networking, reconciliation, going out, celebrating good news. Now, when I combine all of these cards together, you're taking action over something where, I'm going to put it in perspective of two, work and love. You're taking action over something where you're just going to bust your ass and you're going to receive some kind of good news, guys. But it's like almost there's things here that are unsaid, not spoken. In the world of love, this is somebody you're not even communicating with that you might have a reconciliation trying to take action towards. All right? But work-wise, I feel like, yeah, you guys are going to take action. You're going to network. You're going to put yourselves out there. Some of you are just like quietly quitting your jobs and looking for other work over here. Others of you, this is you just doing your thing, keeping quiet, taking action, because I think you're going to come to the boiling level for you. I think you're just like done. I'm like, you're not, I'm like, I'm not going to fucking talk to you. I'm going to do my due. And then I'm going to see where my path leads me. Because you're trying to find your center peace, your inner balance, your true north, where it belongs, your inner compass. Where's my true north? I got to go in that direction. And that's what's happening to you. And I very, very much love it because I think that you've been dragged through the mud. January and February, and now this is the release in March. And I think people are going to see around you, Aries, that what it looks like when you work hard or you're present in a relationship or at work, and then what it looks like when you retract, right? That's why I'm saying there's so much to unpack here. That's why I can't wait to clarify this. And then I think that's when things start happening for you. What is the advice here for Aries, please? Yeah, Two of Wands. You needing to consider your future. You needing to consider your options. Do you stay or do you go? You know, so, and look at this. What's your wish fulfillment? What's your desire? This is an advice. Look at this. King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Some of you could be dealing with a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Can be at work because there is some working cards back there. Somebody here is like new at the job or a novice. And then there's you thinking about whether to invest your time or not. Yeah, you really need to consider what's good for you, Aries. Consider your future, your path, your desires. Let me see what the outcome is here, please. What's the outcome here for Aries, please? Oh no, Aries, 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 Aries. I don't know what I'm going to say here right now to you. I'm a little concerned. Why am I looking at the Devil and the Eight of Cups? All right, let's put it in two perspectives. Walking back to something that's toxic, or someone who's toxic. If that's not you walking back, that's them walking back. That toxicity towards you. This toxic person coming back. That's because there's a tower back here. It's something that was never let go. This is Capricorn energy. This is Pisces energy. This is Aquarius energy. Now, something from your past you haven't let go. All right? The tower, when it happens, it's time to let it go. Let's continue and see what's going on here for you guys. So now you really better look at your advice when I'm looking at the Devil and the Eight of Cups. Somebody toxic's coming back. You got to handle this. Where you're walking back to something toxic. Or something fear-based. So you're too scared to move on from something, so you return. What is this Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords, please? I mean, the good thing about reading this stuff is that you're aware of it. Now, the Magician in reverse. Somebody here trying to manipulate the situation. You know it. That's why this Queen is not facing you. That's why you are being honest. You're face forward. You're being real. You're being you. But this person is not hiding their true, they're hiding their true colors. Even though you know it, and that's why you have this High Priestess over here. It's like, you're trying to play me? And then the Magician in reverse. They're trying to manifest something under your nose, and you're like, I know what you're doing. So this is why your advice is like, consider your options. Now, let's continue. Yeah, because look at the bottom of the deck. It's Five of Swords. It's just like cutting losses. What is the Star and the Nine of Swords, please? Aries, I feel like you're almost there. You're in this place like where you're about to get rid of everything in your life that's toxic, whether it's your job, your love life, but you're cleaning the whole picture, the whole thing. So you're like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing toxic. I'm not staying in environments that don't have me happy. Somebody who's messing with my ecosystem, I'm over it. Now, Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Some of you are leaving a job for a better one. Yeah. Yeah. Look at this. Sorry, give me a minute. The Star card and the Nine of Swords, being optimistic and hopeful but stressing over something, having sleepless nights. It is in regards to having success at your job, at your career, making money, being vindicated and validated. Others of you, this is about a marriage or a commitment and a relationship and being vindicated and validated. You're worried over this. Because I feel like you reached some kind of like peak or level with something or someone, and you're afraid that, it's just going to fall apart for you. But look at the bottom of the deck. You're thinking about taking a seed right there that you've invested time and energy in a relationship or a job, and you're like, I'm going to plant it over there, and I'm going to water it, and that's going to grow. So there is something in consideration there. Now, let's see what this big High Priestess and the Three of Cups and the Eight of Wands. Holy shit. Now the Spirit's like just doubling down my message. High Priestess. Knight of Pentacles. You do know. You know exactly what's going on behind the scenes. You know, even though it's not being said to your face, or it's not like a direct message, you know exactly what's going on in the relationship, you know exactly what's going on at your job, and you're tiptoeing cautiously and you're moving forward. You do have justice coming in. I think you're playing your cards correctly. I think you're going about it the right way. I don't know why, though, you have the Devil in the outcome. We'll see in a minute. But I do think for me, in the minor arcanas, the twos are the heaviest hitters because those are life-altering, because these are options. And I think that that's some big advice for your future, the direction of what's going to make you happy. I do like justice. That's a karma card. Karma correction. Some of you could be like court. This is luck on your side. Some news is going to come in quite quickly. Can I have one more for what they don't see coming with this Three of Cups in particular? There's too many. What's the Three of Cups here for Aries, please? The Emperor in reverse. And then the Hierophant. Some of you could be dating or dealing with an Aries like yourselves. And that could be some sort of like another Aries you're not talking to or breaking up with. Others of you, this could be talking about yourselves losing your power. There's something here where you have to deal with, like, say it's like a job, right? And it's corporate. There are traditional methods on how you do certain things. And here for you, it looks like you're struggling with it a little bit. And this is why you're moving cautious. Well, you will be because it's in the future position. It looks like you're struggling with it, or this person, and you're moving cautiously, like you're tiptoeing around it. All right? Anything else you want to add here, Spirit? There is some news coming in soon, though. Something from the past or someone from your past. This is going to be very, very interesting. Some of you are going to be dealing with another Aries or somebody boss like you energy. And there's going to be some kind of like butting head kind of situation. What's the Two of Wands and the Nine of Cups, please, for Aries? Some of you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, could be, this is incoming energy, this king. This is somebody who's emotionally mature, somebody emotionally available. There's somebody here that's available for you, Aries. So you have to consider this individual, consider this person. They can also be helping you. Unless this is a love interest. But it's definitely talking about your wish fulfillment, your desires, and looking into your future. And that is like a big thing for you to do. Just pulled out another card and I see you here in the reverse. This is you losing control a little bit. You need to get your power back. You need to get your control back. All right? And really consider your options here. Somebody here is going to try to reconciliate with someone that you're not talking to. Others of you, if this is work related, you're just going to bust your ass and work a little hard here. You are going to receive some good news, but you are being cautious. Because I think you know that there's things going on behind the scenes and around you, and you're just keeping a zipped lip. What is this tower? I'm sorry, the devil and the 8 of Cups in reverse. Too many, please. Oh my God. Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Remember in the beginning of the reading, we had somebody here lying and manipulating, has their back to you, and you being aware of it. And then here they are. At least now we know who the devil is. Oh my God, this person keeps doing toxic stuff. Oh, God. But, let me see. Anything else you want to say about this, Spirit? Oh, you're going to start a new chapter. That's for sure. Your roadblocks, obstacles, and challenges are going to fall away. All right. There's going to be a little bit of delusion and confusion here. And I think it has a lot to do with this other individual, or if there's a third party situation, this is the interference person. It's this person that you're dealing with that comes back, that keeps doing these toxic things, and they just keep repeating patterns over and over and over again. It's like they're confused. But your arguing is going to stop. Your pathway is going to open. Let me explain something to you, right? Five of Wands is like competing. It's arguing. The best wins, right? Kind of energy. But in the reverse, your obstacles remove themselves. There is no other option. You already have competed. You already paid your dues. You want a seat at the table. And here the fuck you are. And then this person, it's just like they refuse to acknowledge it. I don't know if they're testing you, because it looks like they're curious to see what you're going to do. Because they're confused. Why are they confused? And that's kind of what the toxic thing is. Now I'm starting to understand here. And there's your 8 of Wands again. Okay. I think this person that you're dealing with, now I understand a little bit of the devil. I think this toxic person that you're dealing with, they keep repeating patterns over and over and over again. And this is like, I don't know, the 20th time they're doing it. And I guess they're curious to see how, I don't know, they're testing you. See how you react, what you do, how you go, or if their other person or the other angle is a better fit for them, because they seem to be deluded, confused. You, on the other hand, are going to be like, I don't really even give a fuck anymore. You're like, I'm going to start a new chapter. And then this person is just sitting there still doing their thing. I think they're living in like some kind of like fear. obviously. But, look what I do like what's coming the following week. Taking action to build something together and healing. Oh, that seems very intense next week. Well, in regards to romance, what do you see here, romance angels? Guys, it was a rough week being sick. All right, so some of you that it is a reconciliation, this Three of Cups, well, that came out from somebody you haven't been talking to. Deception, that's this. Someone's deluded. Or they're wearing a false self mask. They're deluding themselves. And then the other card that came out is let your friends help you. If you've been living in a bubble, or if you've been doing the lone wolf thing, or if you've been lying low, it's time to go out for brunch or coffee with a friend and let them help you. Let them give you advice. We're going to clarify these anyway in the extended with the members. So there's that. And let's get one last card of advice. Let's go to the Wisdom House of Night. Actually, I really am not feeling, I'm feeling this deck. It's calling to me. Let's do this one instead. The Shadow of Light. Okay. Aries, please. What's this? Oh my God, Shadow and Light. It's the cover. I don't think I ever read this one before. Let's see. Please be patient with me, guys. All right, thanks. Life is a constant roller coaster. Nothing is permanent, and circumstances change all the time. There cannot be any concept of light if darkness does not exist, and there couldn't be any shadow without the light. If the light was constant, we wouldn't equate it, and we wouldn't appreciate the dark only because we've experienced the light. This also relates to similar emotional concepts, not only literal. We all have light and darkness within us, light and happy thoughts, dark and depressing thoughts, light sides of ourselves that we would love to show to other people, but also darker sides we prefer to keep to ourselves and hide. Light, happy, positive feelings are easy to deal with, almost so easy that they can sometimes pass barely being acknowledged. Dark, sad, negative thoughts and feelings can be harder to handle. Those dark thoughts might get acknowledged, and in result, suffering, they might get ignored and pushed away to become less apparent in your life. However, pushing these feelings away and not dealing with them might cloud your happiness in the long term. This card encourages you to think about how you handle light and darkness in your life. Do you take the time to celebrate the bright moments enough and recognize what you have to be grateful for? And equally, how do you handle the darkness? Is it being recognized for what it is? Do you work through it? Or are you trying to push it away and hide from it? If you truly want to enjoy the brightest moments, be brave enough to explore what's in the shadows so you can blow away any upcoming dark clouds and enjoy the light again. In other words, guys, there's good days and there's bad days, but when you are going through a tough time or a bad time, you need to face it. You need to look at it, of course. And then the Two of Wands, which you had in your advice position, for sure, it's telling you to consider your future, your path, and making choices and decisions, although tough, you should not be living in regret. Okay, I was watching this woman today. She was telling me something about how, for instance, she's like, do I choose to go to Harvard or do I choose to go to Yale? Goes to Yale, maybe might not like Yale, and then thinks about what if was Harvard? What if Harvard was worse? What if Harvard was way more difficult, failed out, and didn't work out? What if Yale is a blessing in disguise? You don't know. You have one life. You have one life to live. And you make those choices. And you never look back again. And this is, I'm just bringing it up because this can help you discern differences in your life with, shadow and light, looking at lightness and looking at darkness, making choices, making decisions, moving on with the Nine of Cups in your advice, also your own wish fulfillment. You can't live in fear also because you have the devil in your outcome position of the choices that you make. You have one life. Even if you make a mistake, it's okay. You're going to pick yourself up and go forward in life. And almost any successful business person has at least failed a few times. So that is what we have this week. And you do have to deal with somebody, clearly. But for those of you who are my members, I'll see you over at the extended and we'll deep dive on these cards. All right, everybody. I'll talk to you next week.